Before we begin, I only need 250 more subs to reach 1000 subscribers. So if you're enjoying the videos, please consider subscribing, as I really need them right now. Did you subscribe? Do it already, man. What's wrong with you? Anyway, on to the video. Stronghold Crusader has 80 skirmish campaign missions. 50 missions on the first trail and 30 more on the second one. Some missions are a walk in the park while some others are a complete nightmare. In this video I'll show you 7 missions that are in my opinion the hardest ones in Stronghold Crusader. By the way, this time these are not in order, you guys should decide which ones are the hardest. Our first pick is mission 33, Misty River. The first hard mission you're gonna encounter. In Misty River you're against 2 Richards. They both have 8,000 gold while you only got 2,000, and you're also in the middle of the map surrounded by these 2 AI lords. On paper it might not sound too bad, right? No, you're wrong. This mission is horrible. Things get chaotic very quickly. Catapults would start firing at you from 2 sides and both of them would start attacking you early on in the mission. And one of them even has high ground advantage, so dealing with his catapults are extra annoying. On top of that, the mangonel covers the quarry area, so you can't even mine stone unless you've already killed him. Overall, this mission is such a headache and it's really hard to not die in the first few minutes. Number 2 on the list is mission 41. Thunder Hill. I guess we got to the top of the list too soon. This mission could easily be the worst one. Or at least it would compete with mission 80 and some others. This is pure evil. You're up against 2 Caliphs and 1 Richard and they all got 40,000 starting gold. There's no way to make this mission harder. All 3 of them are also catapult spammers, so good luck making buildings in your castle. And on top of everything there are slaves burning everything down. There are armored units from Richard, and you're constantly attacked from 2 angles. There are quarries behind your keep, but they constantly get denied by Richard. Thunder Hill, definitely worth skipping. Unless you like torturing yourself. Next up is mission 48. Hades. The only mission with building restrictions. 10,000 gold start might actually sound good, but this mission is not easy. There are 2 main things that make this mission a nightmare as well. First one is of course catapults. Pig and Richard are near you and they both love their catapults. Secondly, your starting area is too small. Although your quarry area is safe for the most part, you will still struggle with food and other production. You just need to camp on your keep for majority of the game on this one. You can slow down the game and use all the 10,000 gold on walls and ballistas, and that could work actually, but on higher speed this mission is hard. Finally, the last mission of the first trail, mission 50, Final Victory. Funny enough, I think this mission isn't as bad as the previous ones. I think the previous missions were just poorly designed, but this mission is actually fair. The main difference between the previous ones and this one is that this mission is unskippable. But once again, there are catapults, mangonels, and so many attack waves. But the layout of the map makes it so much easier for the player to defend everything. It's also 10,000 gold start, which is nice. With all that being said though, this mission is definitely long. So take it slow and you'll eventually beat it. The first mission of the second trail is mission 71. Nobles vs Scoundrels. I can just describe this mission in one word. Claustrophobia. This mission isn't actually that hard, it's just really annoying and slow. You don't really get to play the game properly, you just camp on a bad economy for 20 minutes and eventually move out with enough units. Your starting area is just the worst. You barely have space for 10 buildings, and those iron or stone mines are out of order. Because you'll either get targeted by Frederick's mangonels or Nizar's archers. There are also invisible assassins, so make sure you're not dying to them. That's the only real threat in this mission. Coming up next is mission 78. Saladin Alone. This one is also one of the top ones in my opinion. Just look at it, you're already confused. But basically there's a Saladin in middle of the map who gets bullied by 3 different lords. And once he's dead all 5 lords will start attacking you, so I guess this was an attempt to make the mission easier for the player. Even then this mission is really hard at the start. We still have catapults walking at you from everywhere. There's Emir and Wazir, which I think hit the hardest when it comes to attacks. There's Caliph's slaves, and there's also Nizar's invisible assassins running at you. We can also count Pig's crossbow maceman combo. The attacks on this mission are actually real. You'll need to get a really good economy while you're under pressure by catapults and slaves. And then you'll prepare for one of the hardest defense missions in the game. Fun mission, and definitely one of the hardest. Lastly, the most obvious one out of all. Mission 80, the big one. The final mission of Stronghold Crusader. You're up against some of the most hard-hitting lords in the game. And on top of that there are little to no resources for you. On the other hand, the mission isn't that terrible because you only have to defend one angle. But setting up your economy and getting stronger as time passes is the main challenge of this mission. Because you would have to do this on a single farmland, unless you cheese the quarry area of course, but I don't think that was intended. Even with the cheese, this mission is definitely one of the hardest ones in the game. So there you have it, this was my top 7 hardest missions in the game. Do you agree with the list? Which missions do you think are the hardest ones? Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you wanna see me beat some of these missions on handicap, there's a playlist for you. I've already beaten mission 80 on 200 speed using a mod, which is so far the hardest challenge I've done. And please subscribe for more content. See you guys on the next video.